So I've had many requests for my Empoleon Dusknoir deck to see a little bit more play, so here we go. I am facing a Gothitelle Accelgor Mew deck, so Trainer Lock, while it's not going to be very prevalent, I don't think it states, it's interesting to see how this can hurt a deck. So he gets to go first, just I have a single Piplup, and wow, he gets, except for the energy, he gets every Pokemon pretty much that he has in the deck out. I go ahead and just attach a water and pass, hoping that he's not going to end me and end that rare candy and Empoleon away. He goes ahead and Skylas, and now if he has a turn to Gothitelle, I am screwed. I won't be able to get my Empoleon up. I'll have to, and looks like he may have it. Yep. So question is does he have the energy to retreat? He does not, so I am safe for one more turn. So we're going to go ahead and Rare Candy to Empoleon. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to play the Duskull because I don't run the stage 1, so it's really pointless. But it is going to help me build up attack command, so I went ahead and played it, and if yeah, we'll see what happens. So I decided to go ahead and save my my Empoleon for a little while and put up the Landorus while I have it. And we're going to go ahead and just do Hammerhead to do 30 to that Mew and then 30 to Goth. And it looks like while he got the turn to Goth, he does not have the energy to retreat. So I go ahead and I draw into a Sharon, which is awesome. And if you read the box in the corner, he's saying that's game already. I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. I'm going to put down the Piplup. Oh, so this is where John hasn't played too much. I'm playing my boyfriend, Ace Play 159, and he hasn't played too much online, and basically I don't know what he was trying to hit, but he mistakenly hit end turn. Didn't mean to, but yeah, so he's going to complain the rest of the game about how that one turn pretty much lost it for him, and yeah. So, I mean, that happens. It's a misclick. It's kind of same as a misplay. Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and get onto it. He plays the Verbank. I go ahead and Rare Candy Duskull up. We're going to use Sinister Hand to move the damage that is on Mew back to the Gothitelle. I can't really safely capture up the Gothitelle right now because of the trainer lock, so I want to be sure that I utilize all my resources that I can. I'm going to throw down the second Piplup, attach an energy, diving draw to throw out a catcher, and yeah, I'm just gonna honestly, without him drawing an energy, I'm just gonna hit the Mew and move the damage onto Gothitelle. So he's saying that one misclick wrecked his game. Honestly, he wasn't drawing into an energy. I think his game was wrecked by that. Having the turn 2 Goth means nothing if you can't actually use its ability. So what wrecked his game was missing the energy drop on the first 3 turns. That's pretty much what killed him. Not the misclick, but the missing the energy drop. So, let's see. So, instead of just taking his turn, he continues to whine. And, actually, I'm trying to remember. We may actually just cancel, I think he doesn't even want to play the rest of this game. When he gets in a foul mood like this, he just pretty much gets up and quits, and won't play it out. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I don't really, I may have forgotten to stop recording Hypercam in between, so that's why you're gonna actually, you may have a double video in this video. You'll kind of see a little bit of how my deck sets up. Right now I've got a nice, pretty much I don't have a supporter on hand, but I have an ideal start. And this is exactly the position I want to be in. As long as I can use trainers, I have one Empoleon out, so I can continue to use diving draws to get rid of them if the ability is up. And other than that, just spreading the damage and using that Dusknoir's Sinister Hand to move the damage around, I should be able to knock out the Gothitelle relatively soon. So honestly, the trainer luck wasn't that bad. So yeah, you're going to see a double match in here because I did forget to click stop in between the recordings. So yeah, he just gives up. Very frustrating, honestly. Stuff happens, but yeah, don't like it when you just run away from a game. Anyways, and I was a little more frustrated on this morning because I actually had a doctor's appointment that I need to go to, so, yeah, the fact that he wouldn't finish the game just kind of irked me. But anyways, another game, same decks. He starts off Shelmet, attaches DCE, ends. He is going to get a level ball, or uses a level ball to get a Gothita out, and ends me into a pretty nice hand, actually. So, honestly, except for starting the Dusknoir, it's really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and play the double Piplup. We'll attach... do I realize it's my turn? I don't know what the delay is right now. Okay, there we go. So play the double Piplup. We're going to communicate that Empoleon in for Landorus, since I'm going to be using N anyways. And I decide not to attach the energy because I'm hoping that I would hit the switch and the fighting. Unfortunately, I didn't. So we're just going to attach a water to the Piplup and we'll pass. I did use Catcher on the Gothita so that he can't easily get the turn 1 Accelgor lock up. But looks like he's already, yeah, he's got a nice God start too. So he loads up his bench, he plays Verbank, plays Colress to get 7 out there, and he's going to catcher up my Landorus. So that's okay. Honestly, that's one less card that I'm going to have to try and get into. He Ultra Balls for the Accelgor, and here we go with the Paralysis. So I don't think I run a Keldeo in Empoleon Dusknoir. Honestly, I guess I need to find... Well, no, I can't find room for it because I still have to... it would get me out of the lock, but it really still wouldn't be that worthwhile. So I don't know why I didn't play... Yeah, honestly, I'm worried that I'm having a hard time drawing into my candies here. So I put the Empoleon back for Prinplup. And I had the switch, but I figured until I can actually attack and do some knocking out, there's no reason to burn it. I can, if he gets the lock up, which it looks like we're about to get the lock up, the trainer lock up, there's pretty much, I'll just have to be throwing them out with diving draw anyway, so they'll be diving draw fodder. And he pretty much has, now if he has a Mew, now he looked like he was not able to get a lock up on this turn. But I have no way to retreat, so I'm just going to go ahead and attach to the Mewtwo Skyla for a Colress, and yeah, there's pretty much nothing I could do. So he's going to go ahead and end. Now this is where I'm going to really struggle because I have no way to get into my Dusknoir, because I just run a 2-0-2 line of the Dusknoir, so I can't use my rare candy, so I can't rely on Sinister Hand to just kind of slowly build up the damage, so I've got to get that Landorus, let that die out of the active position, and yeah, he pretty much gets what he needs. He has this is... When his deck has a God Start, this is what it looks like. He's got the Mew, there's the Goth up, he's got the second Goth in progress, and, there's really nothing I can do. I'll diving draw, and, but I mean, I can't use my candies anyways, so we'll go ahead and attach a water to the Landorus. Maybe before it gets knocked out, it can kind of go out in a nice big... whatever glory. If I can manage to get those 2 blend energies on it and get it in the active position, I can knock out the Gothitelle. If I can do that before he gets another Gothitelle up, I still have a chance, but I'm afraid that I just, he got the Goth up way too fast, and I haven't been able to put on any damage. No, I actually have not attacked yet, so, yeah, so I'm gonna, yeah, get the second, energy onto, that. I'm gonna go ahead and Diving Command, I don't know why I threw out just a, Mewtwo maybe, and get a few more cards in my hand, and, wasn't able to hit another basic to do any more damage, but was able to hit him for 100. So gets him close to knockout, but not close enough. Now, there was no way I was actually going to be able to knock out that Gothitelle. It has 130 HP. Empoleon's max damage output is 120 if everything is in play. And it looks like we have a second Gothitelle. So, and a Colress for 9. I don't think I have a shot at this game, but unlike the last game, I know that I don't have a shot, but I'm gonna just continue to play it out because that helps him figure out, how his deck is working. Even though it's working out really great right now, it's not a difficult deck to play. You need to make sure you can keep up the paralysis lock, and that's all in practicing with your deck and with your resources. So that's why I don't believe in just scooping for just grouchy scooping. So I'm paralyzed and poisoned. Do I attach the last energy to Landorus and just wait for Empoleon to be knocked out? I mean, this is actually really rough because I'd rather use that Landorus attack on a fully loaded Gothitelle. I could try knocking it out maybe next turn with a Piplup. But that's flippy, and we always know how flippy things go. So he level balls for the Accelgor, and yeah, he's got the Mew, and he actually didn't need to really attack, so I'm gonna go ahead and put up the Landorus. We'll attach to another Piplup. I'll go ahead and Colress for a fresh hand just to see, and I don't need to do land judgment. I know I'm going to get knocked out next turn anyway, so we're just going to do 30-30. And unfortunately, yeah, I mean, I could have tried the Piplup, and hopefully, was it Fury Attack, 10 times the number of heads? I could have hoped to hit 3 out of 3, but let's face it, that's not likely to happen, and in the time that it would take for me to knock out his Gothitelle with the Piplup, there'd be plenty of time for him just to get a Super Rod in and all that. So now that my only shot is really getting an N. If I can end him down to 3 and prevent him from getting back into the lock, I might have a small shot. Again, not really much of one, honestly. I'd still have to get out a main attacker, and I've already used up my one Prinplup, so there's really no way to get anything out. Yeah, again, N is really my only shot. I'm going to attach to a Duskull just because what else am I going to attach to? And, wow, I Juniper all that, and I still don't get an N. So, that would be game. I'm pretty sure that there's, unless he misses an energy, there's no way, because I can retreat and promote the Landers, but, yeah, the lock is just gonna, I won't be able to use my trainers to get out of switch, and as long as he continues to lock me up, yeah, that's it. So that's the end of the game. So you kind of saw two very one-sided games. Well, the first game was really more even, but yeah, well, that's a whole other story. So hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more battle videos, and hope you enjoyed a kind of double dose.